Hey everyone, it's that one guy here returning with another video, and today I'm doing my first movie review. The first time I'm doing Mary Poppins Returns. So I'm going to start off with the good. I'm going to go through each of my points that I have, and then I'll give you a description after the points. The great cast. Everyone who they brought in is incredible. I'm going to speak about three of the main characters. We have Lin-Manuel Miranda, Emily Blunt, and Colin Firth. I'll talk about that later. Almost every song is great. I think the beginning song is not incredible, but I'll talk about that later. And the plot in the movie is incredible. I love it. It's very good. So now I'm going to go through every single point I have and talk about it. Okay, right here I'm going to talk about the great cast. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Emily Blunt, and Colin Firth, just to name a few, were incredible people. They played perfectly. Emily Blunt, she was actually written to play Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns. So she was made to be in the movie. So if she would have said no, there would have been no Mary Poppins Returns. So I'm very happy that she said yes. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, with his act on Broadway, that helped him. That really helped him. And that helped him with his vocals, and that helped the movie entirely. Colin Firth. When I saw, because they did, if you've seen the 2018 Halloween, I'm pretty sure the original did this, they had the beginning credits, where it's the screen, and they're going through the credits. I'm like, Colin Firth, I thought, I know that name, Then whenever it got to his character, I thought, he's not going to play a good bad guy. I thought that. Because he was Rowan Kingsman. Whenever you see him in something, it's like, I see him as Harry and Kingsman. That's what I see him as. And I thought that was going to happen, because in Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald, I did not think Johnny Depp was a good bad guy. I see him as Captain Jack Sparrow, not Grindelwald. And you can make the point saying Captain Jack Sparrow isn't a bad guy, but in my opinion, he is a bad guy. In my opinion, he is a good guy. So I just personally don't see him as a bad guy in Fantastic Beasts. But Colin Firth, since I already see him in that British accent, he just plays a perfect bad guy. His plan, I guess you can say, was not really described. Spoilers. His idea was to get them to move out. I did not think they did that very well. That's one thing I'll say. But I'll touch on that later. I don't think that they did that good. So next I have this good plot. The plot of the movie of the house being sold is a good way. I've never seen the original, so I don't know what the plot is about that movie. But I think that what they did this was really good. So I know kind of the idea of the original. I don't know the main thing, but I know Mary Poppins comes, takes children on the incredible adventures. I do like that Michael, I'll just call the Banks, the older Banks. If you've seen the movie, you know who I'm talking about. If you've seen the original, you know what I'm talking about. The kids from the original who are in this one. Nothing, But, he has the idea of that he doesn't believe, he's seen Mary Poppins, but he just thinks, oh yeah, that was all just crazy, as well as Ms. Banks. She thinks that as well for a little bit, and then they have the big end song where he ends up believing. And I thought that was a good arc that they put him on. But going back onto the regular plot, I thought that what they did about the house being sold and how Colin Firth was like money money, money, and like having to make profit, I thought that was really, really, really good. So, on to the bad. I only have 2 bads, and then I have an okay category I'll go off to. On to the bads. I feel in the reprise song that it was in the trailer, nothing's really gone. Like the reprise with the children, Charlie's part's only okay, and I know some people really won't like this, but I feel like Dick Van Dyke and I don't know who else was in it, the balloon lady, it's like they forced them into the movie. The children's song pitch, I only mean one children. The 2 other children, the girl and the older boy, they were great. Those 2 parts were really good, but Georgie's part, I know the kids, I bet you the 2 kids who were in it, are the 3 kids were all younger than me, and Georgie is probably younger than me. But still, it put a sour taste in my mouth. It was not fun to listen to, but it was still, the reprise is still good. This, some people might not like. Too much time on the returning cast. There's 2. I feel like spoilers, I feel like they spent too much time, like I feel like, so they showed Dick Van Dyke, and whenever they go in and call him first characters like, I won't take that, it's like, okay, so they showed Dick Van Dyke was going to be in it. So I immediately put in my head, oh, here he comes, and guess what, he came. And then the balloon lady, who I don't know who was in the original, I don't know what she did in the original. Whew, that was not fun. That was just like, it's like, they're like, here's the returning people. Here's the returning people. Here's the returning people. You know what I mean? I feel like they were just like really trying to be like, here's the returning people. Okay, now we're going to go on to the okay. So I only have 1 okay, and that is, I feel like the beginning song is only okay. That's why it's an okay. So I'll go into more detail now. Okay, so I feel like the how the song was worded was not incredible. I don't want to sound like choir teacher, but I feel like how they worded it was just, it was not an incredible song that's new. Even if it was the first song, like that was the first song they decided to do, and I thought it was like, you know, it's not great. But I feel like Lin-Manuel's performance of the song was great. That's the only bad song in the movie. Not bad, but that's the only okay song in the entire movie. Every other song is incredible. So now I will give you the final score right now. So from a 1 to 10 scale, I will give this movie a 9 out of 10. It is an amazing movie. I would totally recommend seeing it. It is a movie I might see I don't know how many more times. I will see it as many more times as I can see while it's still in theaters. Emily Blunt was great, and Lin-Manuel Miranda was great. There's barely any issues with it. So that is the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember sharing and subscribe. I will see you in the next video, and I know that next video will be review for Holmes and Watson. Peace.